Hey YouTube, yugiohmarketman here. Coming to you with another Decks for Dummies, and I didn't think I'd have time this week. That's why I did it on Sunday. But I only had one exam today, so that was in the morning, so I have time today to do it. And this is probably the cheapest deck and the most um, ridiculous deck that I think I've ever put on here, and that I'll probably ever put on here. Period. Um, it runs 6 cards in the side, 6 cards in the extra deck. And 43 cards main deck. 12 monsters, 27 spells, 4 traps. Now, it's not Blasting the Ruins or whatever the hell. It's not Life Equalizer. Um, it's based off of the self-destruct button, but this is a last turn deck, which means it's a banned deck. It's running 3 banned cards, unfortunately. Um, Metamorphosis, Last Turn, and Thousand Eyes Restrict. And this deck is just so stupid. Like, it is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever concocted on here. Just straight up ridiculous. The monsters are running 3 Dogma, 3 Dreadmaster, 3 Plasma, and 3 Yubel. Nothing can be set or normal summoned in this deck because you just don't do that shit. Spells running 3 Dark World Dealings, 3 One Day Peace, 3 Hand Destruction, 3 Enter the Void, 3 Upstart Goblin, 3 Trade In, 3 Duality, 1 Allure, 2 D-Draw, Metamorphosis, Reborn, Foolish. So, yeah, everything just draws except for the, what, 3 that don't. 2 special summon, 1 sends it to grave. And trap cards you're playing, obviously Last Turn, Wall of Revealing Light, Life Equalizer, which is just, it's one of the win conditions, and Limit Reverse. Side deck, Future Fusion, 2 Cat's Ear Tribe, which I'll explain in a minute, 1 for 1, 2 Waboku, extra deck you're playing, Thousand Eyes Restrict, Absolute Zero, Cyber Twin Dragon, Destiny End Dragoon, Rainbow Neos, and Meteor B Dragon, which is the Red Eyes and Meteor Dragon thing. So, the way this deck works is you just draw like crazy, and you get your monsters into the grave as soon as possible. Um, the only monster that you have to worry about getting onto the field is either Yubel or Cat's Ear Tribe. And with the Yubel, you do the Wall of Revealing Light to pay your 7,000 so you can activate last turn. But before, well, this is how the chain would go. You would go activate Life Equalizer, chain last turn, chain Wall of Revealing Light, and and if you don't have it on the field, chain Limit Reverse. If you chain Limit Reverse, you get the U-Bell to the field. If you don't, whatever. And then you're playing Wall of Revealing Light, so then you pay the 7,000 for the wall. Then you get the last turn effect. So then you get your monster from the grave, which would be your U-Bell. And then you play Life Equalizer. And your opponent is going to get some big beefy beat stick. And he's going to attack into your U-Bell. And he's going to take a shitload of damage. That is the first win condition. It doesn't always work, but most of the time it should work. And if it doesn't, you can always last turn into a Dogma if you're really that concerned about it. And then your side deck thing, Future Fusion is just so you can get Dogma and Plasma into the grave, which is the Cat's Ear Tribe. Funniest card to ever play in this game, I swear to God. And it's a rare, which is odd. Just a little tidbit. And then the 1 for 1 obviously gets the Cat's Ear Tribe, and the Waboku stops the Cat's Ear Tribe from dying. And this is probably the better win condition. You get your Cat's Ear Tribe to the field, and you do your whole last turn thing where it's on the field. And when your opponent, when the 2 monsters battle, you play Waboku, so your opponent's monster dies because the effect of Cat's Ear Tribe is The original attack of your opponent's monster that battles with this card during his or her turn becomes 200 points during the damage step. That being said, last turn can only be activated on your opponent's turn, and it has to be battling, like the battle happens on your opponent's turn. So if you go Cat's Ear Tribe, last turn, your opponent has to attack the Cat's Ear Tribe, and then you just randomly play Waboku, and he's like, oh fuck, I lose. So it's pretty funny. And then the reason for the random ass fusions in here is because I'm playing Metamorphosis. Um, you can go into some bullshit stuff like Thousand Eyes Restrict. You can go 1-for-1 for the Cat's Ear Tribe for Thousand Eyes Restrict, steal their shit. So it's pretty nice, pretty funny. You can beat them down a little bit with that. Rainbow Neos is a level 10. The reason why I'm playing that is because I'm playing Yubel and I'm playing Destiny and Dragoon in the extra deck, which is another reason why I'm playing Yubel, to get, like, it all works together. And then the Metamorphosis comes in handy with your Plasma, Dreadmaster, and Dogma to get your Absolute Zero. Oh, my bad. Can't even play Absolute Zero. Whatever. So you get your Cyber Twin Dragon, or you get your Meteor Black Dragon, which is like your #1 priority for like a big beat stick to like use as a win condition. Because that thing is 3,500, level 8. Beat some face in. So, just comment down below and, give me some tips on it. I'm not really going to play this deck. I don't really care for this deck. I mean, it's probably like, I don't know, maybe a $40, $50 deck, if that. But I'm not going to make it because obviously you can't play it. But it's just a fun deck to troll around with. And, yeah. Peace out, YouTube.